EV chargers everywhere. Rust on car? Bad. Rust making bacteria to make your car green? Good. And car companies team up to give fuel cells a try. All on this week's
Car-related
Green Tech Weekly! I'm your host, Eco Geeko.
And I'm your co-host, the Faceless Scott.
Welcome to Green Tech Weekly, the tech show that puts an emphasis on being funnier than the others.
What about the tech? I thought the tech was why we're here. I mean, it's in the name already.
Oh, yeah, that too. In our first story, Nissan and NRG Energy are going to help out EV owners by adding over 500 quick charging stations across America as part of their EV Go network. Some will even be the first in Washington, D.C.
I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere.
What?
Oh, nothing. Go on.
Oh, sorry. The quick chargers can charge your car 80% in about 30 minutes.
That's not bad. I could grab a bite to eat while quick charging my car.
Nissan says that they figure the U.S. only has about 160 already, so this is a big step for electric car owners. They'll start popping up over the next 18 months. I hope one comes around here.
Or two.
Yeah, that way I can drive from one end of the town to the other.
You could put one right by my office, and then I could...
My office would be the other one.
Or they could just put one at my office.
I want one at my office too, so that would be the two.
Okay, that's perfect.
Perfect. Did you hear that, Nissan? Scott's office? My office. Thanks. Next up, rust is something we normally don't want anywhere near our cars, but the resident smart people at the Biotechnology Institute at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities have put bacteria to work by making it oxidize iron. This is done by feeding it electricity.
Oh, wait. This is going to go horribly wrong. And then we're going to need a superhero to save us from a giant electrified bacteria monster.
Wow, that seems a little much.
You'll see.
The bacteria that will someday take over the Twin Cities is called Mariprofundus ferrooxydans, PV1. I probably said that wrong, so let's put it right here. And was first found in deep ocean volcanic vents.
See? That sounds like the perfect start of a monster movie.
Scott, let's get back to the story.
Okay.
Without going into all the science, that's what the link below is for. Basically, this bacteria breathes electrons.
You mean it shoots lightning bolts from its mouth?
It does this to grow and reproduce. When it lives on a metal surface, it lifts electrons off the surface, and that's why it rusts the metal. This will help scientists create better ways to store energy by using bacteria to make biofuel. This is at its discovery stage at this point, so it'll be years
before it fights Godzilla.
No, before this can be scaled up to make it a practical process.
I'll be in the bomb shelter.
In our last story, Daimler, Ford, and Nissan announced that they signed a three-way agreement to develop a common fuel cell stack and a system to use in future fuel cell vehicles. They hope to make the world's first affordable mass-market fuel cell EV by 2017. The big three are equally investing in this venture and want to send a message to governments and industries about the need to build more hydrogen refueling stations and infrastructure. Currently, the U.S. only has 10 of these stations.
Maybe that's why they told us 4 years in advance so we could get the U.S. to start getting started now.
I don't know if that'll ever happen. This is the government we're talking about. And on that note, we end another show. Head over to our Zazzle store and pick up one of our shirts to help out the show. Join us on Facebook and What? Wait. This just in. A large creature that looks like bacteria is currently raining down lightning on the Twin Cities.
See? I told you so!
Oh, I guess you were right. And to everyone not currently running for their lives from the 200-foot tall bacteria, remember to rethink it green.
I told you so! And rethink it green.
You win. I only know uno and is French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the only things I remember from both French and Spanish class because they were held one right after the other at my really stupid school in Pennsylvania.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They didn't have German, thankfully.
6,
they probably would have put that third in the day. No, I literally had French and Spanish in the same...
The same school year? I thought you meant like 1 year in the next.
No! Same semester. We had a rolling... day. So day 1 starts on 1, day 2 started on period 2, so on and so forth. Well, except for the days where they were at the front and the back, they were always next to each other. I literally walked out of my French class one day after a quick pop quiz, and my French teacher said, Jason, you did great. You would have passed. And I'm like, why didn't I? Because we're not in Spanish class. I'm like, frick.